So in today's video, we're going to take a look at Harmony One. As you can see, we've had a bullish engulfing daily candle, which has created some new local highs, and we've taken out all this trading area around here. So we need to have a look at some key levels that we could use as an investment level, and then some take profit regions on the way up. We'll have a look at that in both USDT and the BTC pairings. If you're new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. Right, so let's get cracking, and we will start off with just analysing BTC and see what's going on here. And as usual, over the course of the last couple of months, it's been boring. Not much going on in terms of price action. We are still range bound. If you're looking at the top line, this is the top level of my range, which is at 41,200. Lower range down here is at that yearly open at 28,800, and then this red line in the centre is the EQ. That is pretty much a central trading range. So currently we have rejected off that 35k region a lot. I think a lot of I'll show you something actually on the weekly candle. So far we have not had any, ignoring this weekly candle, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, we have had 7 candles which have not closed below 34,600. so everything below that is getting snapped up by the whales. And I think over the course of the last couple of weeks we've had a couple of posts. So we had one saying whales accumulating 90,000 Bitcoin. We had another one the other day saying whales accumulated 60,000 Bitcoin. So all in all, accumulation is happening, and I can't see any daily candle below that getting closed, to be honest. Currently, weekly, the weekly candle is below that currently, but not by much. I think it will be pushing back up towards that 35k region when Sunday arrives. But just looking at this on the lower time frames, no divergences on the indicator. Last time we had a bull, we're down here, but nothing to signify any rise or any drop yet. We are pretty much trending up, really. And I mean, if you look at this in baselines of a trend, I mean, that you could say is the trend now. We bound. This is the bottom. We had that first higher low, a higher low here. You could even say that's a higher low too. So far, in terms of structure, it's looking okay, but 35k is a key area. We really need to close above that and stay above that and get into that top trading range. And then going on to the next few weeks, we can hopefully go and target that 41k region. At some stage, I believe probably towards August time, I think we will break out of this range and start a long rise back up to the top, but it's not going to be easy. And this range is where people are accumulating. Myself, I've been accumulating altcoins, not BTC, but I'm accumulating altcoins because some alts are down 89%, and I think that's just a steal of a level. So all in all, lower time frames, things are looking slightly bullish. We are trending up, and we need to really close above that 35k region to pretty much get us in that top range and start tagging that 41k range. So for me, short term bullish, long term it is still bearish, but that's nothing to worry about for now. So that's that pair pretty much covered. BTC. Let's have a look at Harmony One. We'll have a look at USDT pair first, and then we'll have a look at the BTC pairing. So we'll just have a look at this. Let's move this. Actually, put a red line on. There it is. So that is the all-time high up at 22 cents. We've been all the way down and bounced off 4.8 cents, which is absolutely insane. In terms of a drop, how much did we drop? I'm going to need to go in this in depth because I've not done any Harmony One price analysis in a while. 78% we dropped. Absolutely crazy. Nothing fundamentally was wrong with the project. Fear in the market drove that down. Again, on the actually I put some tea out on this over a week. I saw that we was trending down. I mean, from here we was trending down, and we was looking for that breakout, which eventually we got, and we broke to the upside. And today's daily candle showing on the right side is 25%. So that's mega. But for most of the analysis, I think we're gonna go drop down to a 4-hour and look what's going on here. Last time I must have put this green level here as a buy zone, because I would. Let's just see how that marries up in terms of a Fibonacci. So that's the top of the move. Yeah, so I would have been looking for buys there. That's for 618 level, which was 4.9 cents. We actually came down to 6 cents, so it was 0.1 of a cent off. So I mean, very, very close. If you're ever looking to do buy orders, when I say like for 618 level, maybe stagger some down from 50% fib down to that 78% fib. But that's happened. That was my buy zone. Slightly missed it, but if you ladded some in, then I think you would have caught some there. And then bang, look at that. Absolutely solid push to the upside. Things are looking good there, but remember, we must roll over at some point. Let's just have a look at our divergence there. Looking at ending that bullish diversion there, then bang, popped up, bearish diversion, bang, drop down. So these divergences are looking good. I'm testing these out. I mean, this is an indicator that showed me, so I'm looking into divergences more and see how they play out. But we'll have a look at some potential buy zones. If you're looking at this entire move, if this does spin around now, then we can have a look at placing some orders at this level here. Let's just mark them up with, we'll do it from here. I would ladder some down within this range. So anywhere from 8.1 cent down to 6.8 cent. I'm not going to go any lower on that, to be honest. I think that'll be the very, very bottom if it does get a bit of a nasty pullback. So I would ladder some down pretty much from there. 8.1 to 8.1 cent down to 6.8 cent, maybe 3 to 4 orders within that range if you're looking to top up. And I think even if you pick one of them orders up in that range, I think it'll still be a good price. If though this is just a bit of a fake breakup and the markets do dump, remember we've always got buy zones down at 4.7 cent. It is a very, very bearish level that to pick out, but remember that potential is always there, even at 5.3 cents. So just be wary. If we do spin around and BTC drops back below 30k, it might get a little bit nasty. So just prepare yourself. Don't put everything in at this area. Maybe just wait to see, because I think that 35k range needs to be flipped to support really before we can try to pick up some bullish momentum. So buy zones within there. If we manage to pick some orders up, or if this continues, then we can really look at some TPs. I mean, we've got this level here at 10 cent. I think 10 cent will be a big level, and I'm going to mark it up with a box. If you're looking at 10 cent, sorry, 10 cent up there. If you're looking at these wicks all the way around here, lots of wicks hit that, so that does show that is a solid level of resistance. And I think if people are buying at these prices down here and thinking, right, I'm looking to take some profit, I think 10 cent would naturally be a decent area for people to take profit. So buy zones within there, and then take profits up at 10 cent. Maybe if you're looking for a bit of a setup, this is a move here, maybe down to the 618, and then look up there to reject and come back down here. So that's a bit of a setup there. If you're looking to accumulate, buy, sell, maybe buy back down here some range, but we'll go into that. What I will do is jump into some more price analysis on Harmony One once we do break above 10 cent. I think once we do break above that, I think it'll give me some grounds to cover some more TA. So that's that pair covered. No divergences yet. As you can see, we had a bearish divergence there, which brought us down a bit. I mean, if you want to go into divergences on the lower time frames, as you can see, bearish divergence there, but let's have a look on the lower time frames. This works on every time frame. As you can see, we've had a bearish divergence here, and you can see we've dropped straight off. So this indicator is looking quite good. I'm looking forward to testing that out and potentially getting some trading up and going soon. I might do a live trading stream at some stage, so keep your eyes peeled for that. So that's all them pairs covered. Looking at the BTC pair to finish up with. What's going on here? We're looking for a 61% retracement to the upside and then target this area for buy zones. It's not actually happened, and we've pushed up to the upside, so that TA is invalid now. Daily time frame, bullish engulfing candle. I think it needs to target this area here really. Let's get rid of all these red lines because that's just a bit of a mess. So the first major area for us to target is closing above these. There are no daily closures above 280 to 300 sats for a long time. You're talking back to May, so that is the first major area to target. But dropping into the 4 hour, let's have a look at some buy zones. So that is a bottom move there to the top. So if we're looking for buys, first area I would target is 238 satoshis all the way down to 200 satoshis. If BTC goes on a wild run up to 45, 50k, ultimately that will take it out of the satoshi pairs and they will feel the pressure. If that happens, altcoins will drop in the BTC pair. So a potential scenario is here. If this happens and BTC is going to run, you could get a big 61% retracement, even less down to these regions. So just monitor that price. I would ladder some orders in anywhere from 238 all the way down to 180 satoshis. I think laddering in within that range would be a decent level for you to pick up. But the first major area is breaking through 295 to 300 satoshis. I think that's the first biggest hurdle for it to get through. So that's all I'm going to cover on the BTC pair. Just some areas to buy and then take profits on the way up, because that will be a tough nut to crack getting through rare. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Just a quick update on Harmony One. I've not done one for a few weeks, so definitely time to jump on some more analysis there. That's going to do it, as I say, for today. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button. Come on, England, and I'll catch you next time.